Welcome to Western Oregon Living. I'm your host, Sabrina Reese, and today we're in the beautiful Umpqua Valley right here at Henry Estates Winery. We're going to go and learn how to prune with Mr. Henry himself. So let's go see how those vines turn into wine. Come on. Now we're outside here in the vineyard with Scott Henry. Thanks so much for having us today.
It's my pleasure. And I always like to have people come by and see what we're doing and with the wine and the grapes.
And right now you're pruning.
Yes, we are pruning. This time of the year is the time to kind of trim the vines back, because if you just let them go, then they produce too much foliage, and so we need to prune them back so that we get everything under control and we ensure that we have really good premium grapes.
Can you show me how?
I sure can.
Awesome. Let's learn.
When I started talking to people about growing grapes here on this property, they warned me not to do it because the ground is so rich. We're like on 30 feet of river bottom loam here.
Oh.
Very rich soils. And so they're going to say, well, the grapes are going to overproduce. You'll get too much foliage. It'll shade the fruit. The wine quality will go down. You shouldn't really do it. But I had engineering background, farming and engineering background. I thought, well, let's just try some and see what happens. And we developed this vineyard right here way back then so that we could play around and do different things. And what I did was I found out with a bunch of experimentation that, yeah, the vines do grow a lot here. But if we put more fruit on the vine, sort of like having more kids in the family, it puts a strain on the vine and the vine doesn't grow as much. And so I started loading, like putting 2 canes where normally you would have 1. And so we got more fruit. But the problem there was that I got so much fruit that the fruit was growing together. And when fruit grows together, you'll rupture some berries, and pretty soon you'll get some rotting and things like that. So that wasn't good. I said, well, I need the crop load, but I don't want them to grow together. So I said, well, why don't we do this? We have 2 levels that we can use here. We'll use this level, and we'll use this level also, so that I can grow this one up, I can turn this one down. So essentially I've doubled the crop load on the vine. I still have good exposure to the sun and everything, because this one's going down and this one goes up, as you can see here, and that should work. So I started doing this. You have to have spurs on both sides to generate the growth that you want. So here we'd have no spur on this side, so let's just use that. So now I have a spur here.
Oh, wow.
I've got a spur there. I need one here, right? So let's do a cut right there.
Right here?
Yeah. Now see, I've got 2 spurs here for my growth here. I've got 2 spurs for my growth here. Everything else can be used to generate fruit this year. So I cut this one right here because I want this guy.
Right here.
Yeah. That guy comes off. Cut him again here. And we'll get rid of this old growth. It just comes off the wire. Now,
The new growth.
now the new one. Got it down. Gotta get it down out of there. Let's get that out of the way. Now we know that this. See what we did here. We don't have anything on this side.
Yeah.
We got some coming for next year. But we'll use this one right here. So we'll do the same thing. We'll put it on this wire.
Oh, wow. You bend it a lot,
Oh yeah.
and they don't break.
No.
They're really
no, they're
bendable.
flexible.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is a recipe for the best wine.
Yeah, particularly on the richer soils. You know, when you have hillside soils that are pretty shallow and everything, this technique is a bit too much for them because they're already being restricted in growth because of the shallow soils. So you don't have to worry about this so much. So a lot of the normal technique there is just to grow up and do 1 level of fruit.
That's so fun. It's
Yeah.
just a beautiful place here. Be sure to check it out. Keep watching Western Oregon Living to see what else Western Oregon has to offer you.